Christmas pass.
Jesus. How's it going, guys? It is I, the Crypto Otaku, here, bringing you the crypto and chaos and the news. How the hell's it going tonight, guys? Oh, man. Another slump day, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it great? No, it's kind of just boring. It's kind of boring. But you know what? We'll get through it. Fix all the stuff. Fix all the stuff and things. Okay, there. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. What works today works today, and what doesn't. That's just how it goes, guys. All right, how is it going, guys? It's I, the Crypto Otaku, back in the game. $96,000 Bitcoin. Nothing new to see here. The normies are completely ignoring our space, and it shows. It really does show, even though we've got news to cover. And they have no clue what's going on. Let's get the dancing mascots out of the way and look at where we, of course, we're looking at Bitcoin last night, sitting at 96K. We touched, look at this. We actually touched our bull target last night, which is really interesting. We're falling back down and then, of course, correcting to where the lower levels we are seeing now at 96K. Honestly, we just kind of round tripped our bags again overnight. Nothing crazy for Bitcoin again on the day, but again, like I said, it's very clear we've been stuck in this channel now for about a week, right? So let's just unpack everything for you and get through all the metrics as we normally do here on the stream, with of course a little bit of a dystopian flair and some chaos. That's what we need right now. We need some freaking chaos. I'm tired of all the same old. We need some volatility. We need some chaos right now. Overcome in the chat. How the hell you doing, my guy? Yeah, you're strong, man. In it, I see you, man. Yeah, we're gonna overcome. With overcome, we're gonna overcome. We just got to get through this freaking week and probably next week too, because I'm telling you guys, it's probably gonna be a couple weeks till, Trump wants to pump our bags. Anyway, guys, of course, bringing you the heat map for free. Don't pay for something you get for free, right?
What? Right? Stupid.
All right. Of course, throw some of your money into some other crypto projects instead of giving someone your $15 for what you can get for free on YouTube. Tons of people are offering this as a free service. Anyway, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, what we're looking at here is the liquid map, right? The liquid heat map for Bitcoin. And of course, what I just described to you is what we see on my chart. We've been stuck in that same range. And nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We're still in the same buy and sell orders in place. The top and bottom of Bitcoin in this channel. So, yeah, we're still stuck at right around 100K. Sell off immediately. Basically, all those buying orders sell orders until we get those knocked out. And then the buy orders, which are, of course, below where we are now, right around 90, 91K. All right. So, with that being said, where does that take us? And there's even some up here. A majority of it's actually in 95K, really, realistically, anyway. So yeah, go back here and I can show you on the chart. Yep, exactly the channels that we have pinpointed. And again, the super bears may get their target, man. I'm telling you, within the next week, if we get really bored, right, and people just start selling things off, Wall Street, so Wall Street's got paper hands still with Bitcoin. I mean, not all of them are maxis yet, right? We'll see. But anyway, of course, we're going to have some fun with this tonight as well. So we will wait in, get into that back in a minute. All right. So anyway, let's go through the rest of our metrics as we do every single day. All right. U.S. national debt sitting at $36,451 billion, up about $5-6 billion on the day. That's about our normal scheduled daily program, right? So nothing crazy to see here today. You looking at the world debt clock. It's been a while since we looked at the world debt clocks. 36 trillion, of course, the United States. 15 on China, if you believe what China says. Germany 3.5, and of course the fourth largest industrial, like economy, right? The fourth largest economy being Japan now, not the third. It used to be the third, and it fell back last year. And of course, that's mainly why. The reason why is because now they have interest rates hikes, and now they're also fighting back their public debt to GDP, which now is at 287% instead of the 301% it was last year. It's freaking crazy, am I right? Freaking crazy. They haven't had interest rate hikes since the 80s, right? So this is kind of new for Japan to be going through this right now. That's why, of course, they've been knocked down in the grand scheme. Anyway, fear and greed for the stonks, still sitting in fear in 39 in the stock market. My God, guys, I need something to drink. I need something to drink. I keep losing it. You know what? I'm going to pour a drink tonight. Can I even open this damn thing? Am I going to really need a bottle opener? Really? I'm going to need a bottle opener. Damn it. All right, well, drink later. Crypto Fear and Greed Index, of course, bringing you the fear in the crypto space. Oh, no, guys. Bitcoin's going down. It's going down to 90,000 by the end of the night because now we're in fear. What are you fearful for? Like we just got great news again. Other states, more and more states all adopting. Of course, we're going to add another state to our map today. I got a new map to show you guys today too. I've been working on last night. But yeah, sitting on the short term. Let's refresh that. Within the last hour, still looking the same. 44 in fear. That's ridiculous. Come on. U.S. dollar, of course, coming up a little bit on the backs of the fear in the crypto market at 108. Really? We're back to 108, guys. God dang it! Where's Godzilla when you need him? I need Godzilla right now. Where is he? Where is he? We need to stomp all over the White House. Anyway, UFO is moved into the top 100 again. Oh, no, it didn't. It's in the top 400. Jesus. I'm in the top 400 again. Wow, we actually have some stuff up. Is that Pulse Chain? Wow, it's been a while since I've seen Pulse Chain. Jesus. Pulse Chain up to 82 on the market cap. Hex is still doing numbers again today. 15 up around roughly 15% on the day. Flare is up here again. Wow, 17% on Flare, and yeah, we got Pulse X at 33.6%. Everything else looks like it's coming up a little bit on the day, right? So our bags are feeling a little better now. Honestly, it's been kind of a roller coaster today. I mean, I've been looking at my portfolio and be like, all right, the morning flat, afternoon. Oh wow, I'm up like 25%. Afternoon into the evening, flat again. So it's been kind of a roller coaster out there. It looks like it's coming up again now on, of course, the market close and into the weekend for the foreign markets. Interesting to see here. Yeah, Bitcoin, of course, we'll take a look at that as well with the amount of Bitcoin on exchanges later. But, of course, the Bitcoin ETFs have just recently settled at 3 p.m. on the day, the last trading day of the week. So it'll be interesting to see where we are with that, too. All right, market cap for Bitcoin still sitting at highest levels ever on record for the year. Sitting around 61.8% dominance. You know what Michael Saylor says about that? I don't know if I have that quote. I don't think I do. It's not 60% dominant, right? It's 99% dominant. His crazy drunken rant or whatever from back in the day. But yeah, anyway, it's just this dominant. 61.8% dominance right now. So again, we need this to come down drastically for our altcoins to really prosper in our space. Overcome says he's bought more Moonwell today. Damn, moving on Moonwell. I see. I got some other bags, of course. I just threw another 3,000. No, where'd it go? I moved my my favorite coin on earth, Jasmine. I just threw about $3,000 more into Jasmine last night. Damn, it was a nice juicy buy too, man. I could not hold myself back from that. Anyway, and I think I'm gonna start doing some more Jasmine videos, guys. I've been talking to some to a friend of mine. You know who you are, and I think it's about time. I think it's about time we start focusing in on Jasmine right before you know, the big stuff happens, like you know, the lockup and the stuff with the Apple iPhones and yeah, all that stuff. Anyway, we'll get into that in another video. Okay, so today's crypto prices by market cap. This is of course showing you the top 10 assets in our space. Anything mover today? Anything moving differently today? God, I just can't today, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need something to drink. Anyway, so yeah, we're looking at top and 10 to see kind of what's jumping around here on the day. Doge is up at 8. Cardano's at 9. Tron's at 10, and Chainlink's at 11. It's nothing really too big and noticeable here. We've got Avalanche on the outskirts, of course. Yeah, we've been tracking that for a while. Nothing really changed in the top 10. All the rest of the coins, though. What do we got? Where the hell is Jasmine? Jesus, Jasmine's falling back. Oh, there it is. 71 in market cap, still on the day. Same as yesterday. Honorable mention, of course, going out to Jasmine. Anyway, moving on. Top 10. Oh, I just did that. I'm telling you guys, I don't know where my head's at today. I really don't. Anyway, this is my favorite metric, guys. Every single day I look at this. Of course, this is how many Bitcoin are on exchanges. How many Bitcoin are left for 8 billion people in the world to purchase. This is it. That's all that's left. And of course, we just had a little bit dump back onto the exchanges here recently, but still some of the lowest level record levels ever. Sitting at 2.2 million for the rest of the world to fight over. Strangle each other over, yeah, just a tiny amount for the vast majority of people on Earth. Okay, all right, moving on. Bitcoin rainbow chart, of course, as days progress. Now we have, of course, less time to accumulate Bitcoin at these lower prices, and potentially heading back to a fire sale. No, probably not. Probably not anytime soon. But buy zone, yeah, I would say if we hit the bear, the super bear targets of 87K, we could be sent back to the buy zone. But right now we're still in the accumulation zone for Bitcoin, and still cheap starts at 128K, guys. So we're still early. We're still freaking early, and Bitcoin's still vastly undervalued. Bitcoin's still sitting in the top number 7 in our entire asset class. Yes, nothing's changed there as well. And we get into the news. Let's go. Alrighty, let's go. The first one on the day is Florida's Bitcoin investment bill is filed by a state senator. The block.co. Got to go to the block.co. Here we go. Florida Republican Senator Joe Gruters filed a big bill on Friday proposing that the Jesus. I need a drink, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna have a sip real quick. Set me aflame. Ooh, let's go. In the bill, the senator suggests Florida Chief's financial officer to be allowed to use public funds to make investments in Bitcoin and other digital assets for a certain purpose, according to the filing by Senator Joe Gruters on Friday today. Last October, Florida's chief financial officer, Jimmy Patronis, said that the state held about $800 million in crypto-related investments, and he also said the statement, the amount that the state funds invested into crypto could grow if Donald Trump became president. Trump took office last month, and of course, the winning election in November. Yes, we covered, of course, them getting a strategic reserve filed last year. Gruters' bill outlines the Florida CFO investments in Bitcoin may not exceed 10% of the total funds in the account. Some other sources, public funds, reference the bill from which the capital can be allocated into Bitcoin outside or inside include the General Revenue Fund, the Budget Stabilized Fund, trusts at all agencies for each state agency and all judicial branch. The bill also proposes authorizing trustees of the State Board of Administration to invest and reinvest available funds, the System Trust Fund, into Bitcoin. We were actually seeing a lot of states do that, right? Or they're like, okay, well, we have this allotted amount, but that doesn't stop us from using other things to reinvest into this fund as well. So yeah, that's bullish for Florida as well. I'm really interested to see why some of the other maps that we've been covering, again, not the ones like I share, still don't have Florida even on the map? I don't understand it, because they are still in the running for a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Anyway, so yeah, providing the investments of the public funds of the Bitcoin are exempt from certain security requirements as well. Interesting. All right, so we got that, and then of course we got the big one of the day up next. Not quite there yet. Missouri State Representatives proposes major Bitcoin reserve bill. We already covered Missouri already proposed a Bitcoin reserve, so this is not a new one, right? We already have the state of Missouri on our map. So it's not totally new. But yeah, it looks, again, more people are readapting, are revising their bills to fit the other more bullish states that are already acquiring, larger funds in their proposed bills. So let's see what they have here as well. Keith Lee's proposal for Missouri follows a similar move as in Maryland, right? Which is Maryland, as we're going to get into. Maryland, of course, is the newest one. Anyway, where State Delegate Caitlin Young introduced the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Act of Maryland on February 7th. That was today. That is the new one, guys. The newest one we're going to add to our... I was going to wait till later, but damn it, they already spilled the beans. It was Maryland, guys. So here we go. This is my newest Bitcoin map, right? Bitcoin Strategic Reserve map. So if you guys are following this with me, right, and we are creating this map together, the U.S. states that are considering the Bitcoin exposure to date are all marked in orange, right? The ones that are offering Bitcoin-backed pension funds or accepting payments in the states are all in lighter highlighted orange, and the ones that are filing for Bitcoin Strategic Reserves currently are in the darker orange. So we are adding a new one today, and that is, of course, Maryland. Maryland's added today. We're going to get a little bit more into details a little bit later. Of course, we'll get into the news and Twitter as well. But yeah, Missouri. What are they changing in their bill? The Bitcoin Reserve trend has gained momentum in the states explore alternative financial strategies amid concerns over the inflation. I don't know. I feel like the fund will be financed through penalties collected from the enforcement of certain gambling violations. What? That's a weird place to allocate and then jump that on over. I guess. I mean, it's better than just floating that into repossession and then auction, and then the money just gets pushed out to the state. Anyway, but either way, yeah. Missouri's HB 1217, nor Maryland's strategic reserve has been scheduled for a hearing yet. However, their introduction signals increasing institutional interest in Bitcoin at the state level. If passed, these bills could set a precedent for other states to follow, as we've seen with Utah, which is pretty much leading the way, right? Pretty much leading the way. All right, what's going on in the chat? Oh, Jesus, guys. My Jasmine bag is loaded, says Overcome. Yeah. I'm loaded too, man. I'm ready to go. Let's get this show over with. I can only invest so much more. So much more. You can only buy the dip so many times until you lose your freaking mind. And then Crypto Corey says, you need that drink to clear your head. I do, man. I do. I'm like stumbling today, man. Ooh, I need it. Here we go. PNC Banks expands Bitcoin ETF holdings to 67 million as market sees outflows. So yeah, we're getting more and more institutional adoption through banking and ETFs exposure. PNC, of course, is not new to this, but of course is still stacking sats like the rest of us, right? So yeah, PNC, guys, PNC. Dave Portnoy. Here we go again with Dave Portnoy. Every time I talk about this guy, it's just like a big headache. He hurts my brain even more. Oh, God. So apparently Dave Portnoy is now trading Solana meme coins. Probably does. He probably trade Trump, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, he just doxed himself, apparently. He can't make this crap up, right? He just makes all the wrong mistakes. Oh, God. I'm not trying to be shady, bro. Oh, yeah. Look. Oh, God. What in the world? So yeah, apparently he pumped and dumped Solana meme coins today at 68K in profit. Welcome to the trenches, Mr. Dave Portnoy, the Barstool Sports founder, right? today took the on X, to, of course, Twitter, to reveal to the world that he's learned how to trade shitcoins. What the hell? And doxed his Solana wallet to the public in the process. Jesus. Uh-oh, Davey. Learned how to trade shitcoins and already up 1 billion% on the first one. He posted alongside a screenshot of Phantom Wallet and 2.68 million Montoya tokens, a meme coin based on Montoya, por favor, a phrase from the Love Island in like Spanish reality TV show, according to Know Your Meme, apparently. Davey learned how to trade shitcoins and they're up to 1 billion%. Yeah, we just read that. Yeah, we got a quote for it. There it is. Eagle Eye. Eagle-eyed crypto sleuths on X immediately matched the wallet address between the 5RK PhD or PD and lined up with his trade. Subsequently, posts from Portnoy or Davey the Trader, as he liked to hear himself, and the second meme coin trade confirmed his wallet is indeed Portnoy. So now everyone can basically copy trade him, I guess. Shortly after Portnoy's post, the Montoya token went up to the market and the cap was 10 million. Oh, I see what's going on here. About 5 minutes later, blockchain data showed that Portnoy sold all 6.8 million tokens in one transaction for nearly 118 Solana, the native token on the Solana network. Yeah, so he basically pumped and dumped a project, basically. Crime SSSZN in full force, no different than what KOLs on do, not gonna lie. But celebrities doing it is crazy work. Here we go, guys. This is the beginning. The beginning of altcoin season. Jesus. We don't even have any real celebrities yet. I mean, this guy's just a joke. Holy Nikes. I have way too much power, he posted on X a few minutes after the sale. I made 25K by accident. This is just straight gambling, he said, with only about 20K in profit. But to be clear, we cannot forgive the embellishment. Yeah, he turned 2 million into 10 million market cap in a blink. I want to people know that I'm doing, and I'm trying not to be shady. That's why I like people can see my every move. Interesting. So I want people to know what I'm doing. Apparently, he doxed himself. I'm not trying to be shady. That's why I like people to see every move. Blah blah blah. In a little less over 10 minutes, he sold his MVP tokens across about 2 tokens. Really? This is just whatever. This guy, man, this guy. He can't even hold Bitcoin for a freaking like week, yet alone here he is just trading shitcoins back and forth. Anyway, for the last couple hours now, since Dave Portnoy has unwittingly revealed his wallet address, Solana users have been sending the wallet at large amounts for recently created Solana meme coins after they often names, Portnoy's dogs or Barstool Sports. So it looks like everyone's just trying to encourage him to basically jump on a bandwagon for another random altcoin. This isn't Portnoy's first crypto rodeo either. Way back in 2020, announced he had at least $1 million in Bitcoin, only to panic sell, and 2 weeks later, he said he's all fucked up with Bitcoin. I F up every time. Bitcoin just Fs me. All that many times we cover freaking Dave Portnoy and freaking Bitcoin, and he just like, it's so paper-handed, man. So paper-handed. Since the surprise launch of President Trump's meme coin in mid-January, Portnoy has been contemplating the launch of his own token, suggesting his spent lots of time researching coins in the crypto and process. But he can't hold Bitcoin for like a freaking month, man. Earlier today, crypto media personally, Nick O'Neill alleged Portnoy was working with Solana protocol Meteora to launch a coin, with Portnoy quickly denied. It appeared that he was a vague threat, and I have actual story details. Want me to run in with it or hold off? We can discuss it on stream. Run it, Portnoy replied. And apparently, he's in the trenches with a post-mortem video for his followers. Do you go to jail for this? Can I not do this? Is this legal? Oh, Jesus. The world of shitcoins is insane. Of course, tweeted Dave Portnoy. Yippee! And the Portnoy saga continues. My God. My God. When was the last time we talked about this Joker, man? It's been a while. Let me see if I can go back to one of the last shorts I did from him not too long ago. It was one of my shorts. It was probably a few months ago. Where were you, Portnoy? Usually it's in my phone call videos where I'm just like, I answer a phone call and it's just like, it's Dave Portnoy again. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, one of these are not like the other guys. Let's see. Dave freaking Portnoy. Oh, God.
Stanley said.
Let me see. I've had a lot of fun last year, guys. A lot of fun last year. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's me at the golf course last year. Look at this.
Looks like Biden's dropping out this week. All could happen today, guys.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What the hell?
But yeah, let's see. I'm pretty sure it was like June or July when he last messed up again.
All the models, they don't
crap.
really make any sense.
Who's that?
I can't
Normally,
find
most
it.
modern-
I can't. He did too many of them. He did too many of them. I can't find it. I give up. Anyway. So anyway, guys, please if you like what you see here tonight, please subscribe to all the things, yada yada. You know, I'm trying to beat the algorithm. Trying to see more of you guys. I can't see more of you people if I can't get my numbers up. I'm trying. All right. Let's get back into the news. All right. What else we got today? Of course, we got the big one, which is Maryland, which I already spoiled. But I was trying to save that to the end, but they spoiled it in that other article about Missouri. Anyway, Michael Saylor's strategy selling Bitcoin merch. We talked about this yesterday. Showed you guys the merch on Twitter. But apparently he's not selling it to buy Bitcoin. And that's interesting. So rebranding and Bitcoin purchases in the process. The announcement came as just hours of the earnings call yesterday. I'm not going to get into it. It was actually 2 days ago, not yesterday. Michael Saylor and the Bitcoin is money debate. Yes. Really? You're not going to the freaking... Okay. However, despite the largest corporation holder of Bitcoin, the company does not accept cryptocurrency as payment for its merchandise platform, which sparked widespread discussion in the crypto community. It is kind of a strange one, too, because if you're a Bitcoin bank, maybe it's a conflict of interest. I don't know. I'm not sure why. But I thought that was interesting that they came out and said they were just not accepting Bitcoin for the purchase of the merchandise. Anywho, because no one, and guys, Bitcoin is a free use trademark, right? This is a Pez dispenser, right? It's a free use trademark. And it was Craig Wright who was trying to get the rights. This is why one of the main reasons why I have this damn thing. So we talk about it for Bitcoin and, of course, all of the merchandising that goes along with it. And that's the thing. It's like he could ultimately accept Bitcoin for Bitcoin merch, just like anyone else in the world, because it is a free use open trademark. Anyway. So what else we got? Bitcoin tops 100K after U.S. alleged fewer than forecast jobs in January. Yep. So this is what happened today. Again, why we had the big run up and the big run down afterward, touching the 100K. Now, again, every time we touch 90K, we're going to just immediately get bought. And every time we touch 100K now, for the short term, we're going to see a little bit of a sell off. Again, because there's so many buy orders at 90K and so many sell orders at 100K. So that's just where we're stuck right now on that dumb channel. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. So, just kind of quick synopsis of this real quick. The U.S. job generate growth came in weaker than expected at 143,000 jobs. And the news sent Bitcoin initially higher on the backs of that because, again, it's technically not a risk-on asset, right? Technically, it is a hedge against inflation. And, market uncertainty should not affect it, but it does. People trade it. Again, I think going back to Ray Dalio, I think he was the one who said it. If everyone were to stop trading Bitcoin, we'd be at 1 million already. All right, that's pretty much, again, just a quick little catch up on that. And then, here we go. One state gets closer. The big one, guys. The one we just added to our Bitcoin map, right? Maryland. We made it orange. 17 states now, guys. 17. Utah cleared its digital assets bill through the state house, and Kentucky and Maryland introduced their own efforts, making it 18 states now working on such. But wait, Kentucky? Did we miss Kentucky? I think we did. We did. I didn't hear about Kentucky. When was that? What? I want to hear about that one. We're going to have to look at that next. But yeah, Maryland, that's 18 now. What? 18? I thought we were at 17. That's crazy. So Utah is now 2 steps away. Man, they have less than 30 days now, probably. And they're going to have a Bitcoin strategic reserve, done. It's insane. Finalized. from a lot of direct public money into crypto investment, and other states are trying to follow suit. A Maryland lawmaker jumped into the strategic Bitcoin reserve proposal for the state, and Kentucky has always also joined the growing list of the states weighing in the investments in some retirement fund money. Okay, so it's not the this is a little off then, because I did not hear about Kentucky. This is again just them going into investing into some retirement fund money, which is probably again state-backed pension funds. So either way, I'm gonna add Kentucky to our list, but I'm not gonna add it to the strategic Bitcoin reserve just yet. All right, so really, come on, yeah, there we go. Looking a little better now, guys. Look at that. We only got a few gaps here now. All right, let's see if we can find that a little bit later as to what the details are on Kentucky. As of now, 22 states have bills, right, and are seriously discussing proposal or are already investing in crypto already. Utah became the first state, of course, to the bill legislation. I don't want to get into all that again. We already went into it so many times. The new bill in Maryland this week, introduced by Democrat delegate Caitlin Young, pushes for a Bitcoin strategic reserve, much like the one contemplated by the U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis. Again, copying Wyoming's bill. So in Maryland, the reserve would be funded through the revenue of the enforcement of gambling violations. Again, kind of what we're talking about earlier with Missouri. Yeah, Missouri adding that to their bill now. So everyone's just kind of copying each other. Again, kind of scrambling to kind of get these all to run the entire U.S. Government. The legislation in Kentucky has also landed this week with 2 bills so far. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. That would open the state retirement funds for investment in digital assets, exchange traded funds. The bills will also allow to throw up roadblocks for the use of central bank digital currencies, just like Florida. Hell yeah, let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. This is what we need. This is exactly what we need. All right. So most of the states, you know what? The hell with this. I'm gonna burn whatever left over I got these hundies, man. I gotta set some of this money on fire. All right. Woo. All right. Yes. Let's go. Legislation in Kentucky also landed this week with 2 bills. Most of the state bills have steered clear of calling for new tax paper money into crypto. Read more of the U.S. 15 of the U.S. states are also weighing legislation in their current sessions, with others expected to follow into 2 states. Michigan and Wisconsin have already portions of their retirement funds in crypto ETFs. Michigan was one of the first. Last year we covered that. It was insane. I was like, what? Bitcoin-backed pension funds for what? That was like before before Kamala was even elected the Democratic, whatever, chosen by electoral whatever. Anyway, the funds of crypto ETFs surge the money interest. Oh yeah, President Donald Trump has also shared his interest in a strategic stockpile for digital assets. Trump issued an executive order calling for his administration's crypto working group to examine the possibilities of a crypto stockpile for the U.S., although he stopped short of calling the strategic Bitcoin reserve. Exactly the problem we have, and why they're getting so much backlash for doing that. I still think it's right around the corner. Again, Cynthia Lummis has not stopped in her motion for doing so. So it's still on the books that happen by the end of the year. So again, guys, if you guys are just waking up, paying attention, I think it's time to maybe pick up some Bitcoin, right?
I'd buy that for $1.
Before you get front run by the whole damn country, state by state. I've been trying to tell my parents this. It's driving me nuts. Come on, guys. You can do it. All right, what else we got for the news today? Any other headlines? Those are the biggest ones today. Then we get into Twitter and see the real news, where all the freaking news is at on Twitter, because we can't, this stuff is just kind of lame now, man. It's just hopium fud. Yeah. Okay, so looks like nothing new for crypto news. Let's refresh cryptonews.com. Yeah, look at this. FUD. Hopium. FUD. Opium. More FUD. Tokenized gold bars. Oh, God. We really need more of this crap, really? We think we got enough of this for eons. We're done. We're moving on to bigger, better things. Ross Ulbricht pardon sparks worry about the... What? FUD. Come on, guys. Come on. What is this? What is this? This is news for ants. That's what this is. Tornado Cash developer Axley. Blah, blah, blah. Meme rate. I'm over it. I'm over it, guys. There is nothing else today. Ooh, what's this? Bonk burns 2 trillion tokens. Price still struggles. Guys, how many times I gotta tell you? I'm running out of my meme token examples. I don't want to break every single one I touch because they don't do much. They just kind of, yeah. So anyway, my good example, right? Or my favorite way to explain the utility versus the meme token example. Let me see if we can get full screen real quick here. Guys, if you guys are holding some meme coins, they're pretty cool, right? They're pretty. They're nice to look at. I don't know. They resemble some sort of idol, whether it's a, I don't know, freaking anime chick or a dog. Usually it's a dog, right? But yeah, they don't do much. They hardly do anything. I mean, this little toy here basically barely even moves. Has one pose. But yeah, of course, you have something with true utility, like my Bitcoin Pez dispenser, right? Where it should actually give you candy if it's actually full and I didn't eat all the damn things. Or, of course, Bitcoin, you know, orange pills, right? Which you can give your friends and family, and it has a little bit of financial freedom in pill form, right? There's some utility to it. It brings someone some joy and happiness, even for a short while. But Bitcoin, of course, is forever. Anyway, so, of course, that is my, you know, just quick little, you know, metaphor. Just telling you, you might want to invest in some something with true utility, and not the meme tokens. I'm like, 2 trillion tokens? Come on, Bonk. Didn't you learn that from Sheeb? The burn mechanism didn't really. That's been like 3 years now that Sheeb's had a burn mechanism. Anyway. Although Sheeb is gonna have some utility this year in summer. It's partnering up with was it Astronova, I think, a game Web3 game. We're hopefully gonna get some more news on that soon. Yeah, that's interesting. What else we got in the news? Anything else? Outsize. Yeah, I think we're over that. I did want to bring this up because we've seen this actually move. We talked about this yesterday about the Bear chain rival over Ethereum. This has been poking up its head, man, quickly, very quickly, might I add, in the crypto bubbles. I think it's up. Last I checked, it was up like 12% on the day. Let's see if we can talk about that real quick again. Looks like it's already... Oh, there it is. It's already down 15%. It already moved. Never mind. It already moved. But it did break the top 100, and it's only been out for like less than a week, right? Pretty crazy stuff. So I don't know. I kind of feel like I don't want to fade that, but it just came out. I don't know enough about it. So I might look at that real quick. Do a little quick deep dive. You guys are interested, in the chat, let me know. I'll keep it up for now, but if someone says they want to see it, I'll go into it. If not, then yeah, we'll just keep moving on. We'll keep moving on. Speaking of the chat, how's it going? Crypto Corey in the house. Yes, yeah, I need that drink, man. I really do need that drink, and I can't open that damn drink because I don't have a freaking I don't have a damn bottle opener. Not on my desk anyway. What do we got? Moto J, what's up, peeps? Locked and loaded, out of the dry powder. Exactly, we're all feeling it, man. We've already bought all the dips. We have no more dip money left to use. I'm feeling it, man. I know the feeling. I need to sell some, sell something, to get a little bit more Jasmine. I need more Jasmine, man. I need more Jasmine. Anyway, so let's get back into it. Let's get back into it again. This is what I was referring to here, guys. You probably didn't see it, but Bear chain just pumped 15% on the day and then dropped 15% on the day. So kind of went nowhere for the moment and hasn't found its bottom yet. So again, if you want me to look into that, I will do it. But it's somewhat bullish right now. Again, some of the biggest, bestest blockchains launch right after the halving, and here we are, the very beginning of 2025. It would not hurt to look at some of these projects. All right, so that's Bera. Okay, Yeah, Bitcoin Magazine ain't posting nothing new. All right, okay, let's get into Twitter, guys, where all the news now happens. Reported to you by, of course, yours truly, part of the news, yourself included. We are all creating the news every day, according to Elon Musk. We are the news now. What is going on with my lighting? Damn. Okay, there we go. So yeah, let's see what we got. Of course, Missouri is moving. Making moves. House Bill 1217 introduced today. This is Missouri's second strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. First in the Senate. Making moves, man. Our first one in the Senate already. Damn. Moving quick. Indian rupee, guys, fell off a cliff in the last 21 hours. Off the cliff as it plunges into the weakest level against the US dollar in history. Are we watching another fiat collapse before our eyes? Mind you, the last big one, right? And I like to bring this up. I got a clip of it. The last big one was, of course, the Argentinian peso, which was completely wiped off the face of the earth. Went from went back to zero to hero again, of course, with Javier Milei being elected a couple years ago. But back in the day, if you guys weren't there in the bear market, we watched the Argentinian peso drop like 200%. It wasn't worth anything. And so people were, see if I can find it. Fiat, yes, there it is. There it is, guys. This is what happened to Argentinian pesos.
Esta moneda de 2 pesos.
Woo! Woo!
Le saco esto.
You see that right there? The ring outside their currency? That, at the time of this was recorded, which was... It was worth... Well, the Argentinian peso had dropped 97% overnight, and the metal in a $2 peso was worth $12 freaking dollars in their own currency, right? And we're already starting to see that now. I talked about this last year. This is a U.S. nickel. Yeah, and a U.S. nickel now has about, oddly enough, about 12 cents worth of raw materials in it. Not just nickel, but some other trace metals as well. So yeah, we've already defaced our own, but we can't destroy them, right? We've already devalued our own currency, right? Based on the the amount it's actually physically worth versus its intrinsic value, what people believe it has value, right? So we've already gone past that in America. We just don't talk about it. And of course, this is Argentinian pesos. So are we going to see the same thing happen to the Indian rupee? Oh, rupee, I should say. Yeah, I think it's coming. I mean, we're going to watch. What does Mike Kaiser say? It's all going to zero against Bitcoin, right? That's what he says, right? So yeah, I think it's happening. And we're going to see another one crumble yet again this year. It's only a matter of time. Larry Fink also breaking. Says Solana ETFs are more than likely going to be approved this month. Not next month, not last month, not the end of the year. Solana ETFs approved this month, according to Larry Fink. What does Larry Fink want? He wants Solana ETFs. What does Larry Fink get? Whatever the fuck he wants. Because he's Larry Fink. He's always going to get what he wants. That's why we're here. That's why we got the Bitcoin ETFs last year. Because Larry Fink wanted them. So here we go again, guys. This is crazy. Crazy stuff. So yeah, he did say that. I thought that was a clip to it, but apparently I didn't share the clip. I might have that saved here later. Missouri files second Bitcoin reserve bill. Yeah, we already talked about that. I shared it twice. Bitcoin versus the internet. Guys, we are adopting, of course, faster than the internet. I've showed this throughout the year. Yeah, it's going. It's going, man. And you can only imagine the adoption curve that's going to take Bitcoin to the freaking moon, the stratosphere, man. It's going to burst on through, and we're going to go to Mars. We're going to go to the Milky Way galaxy. What the hell? I just checked my crypto wallet. I know you guys are checking every day. You just got to stop doing that. You got to stop doing that. It does not help you, man. Oh, God. Yeah, and then, of course, a flashback to Bitcoin Nashville. I wanted to play just a part of this because I really was hoping RFK would be our first Bitcoin president. Of course, he was the first Bitcoin candidate, right? Before Trump in 2023. He was already at Bitcoin Miami, right? So anyway, Bitcoiners have it right. Fix the money, fix the world.
Is the off-ramp
from the inflation highway of doom. If the world were on a Bitcoin standard and our money held its value, we would all have the ability to live more abundant lives. Bitcoin is right. Fix the money, fix the world.
There you go. There you go. I love it. And of course, that was George. I'm George. We're all George. Yeah. Get over it. Kentucky files to invest 10% of his state funds into Bitcoin. Nothing stops us train now. That's exactly what my freaking thumbnail said, right? Nothing stops us now. Nothing. 11 trillion. BlackRock just bought more strategy. MSTR, and now owns 5% of the company. Here we go again. Of course, BlackRock has to own what? 5% of every U.S. traded stock. And they do. And they have for a long time. So this is nothing new. I don't know why this is surprising to people. This is nothing new. This is just, MicroStrategy is going to be here forever. Yeah, we're getting that now. Yeah, we're getting that. It rebranded. Yeah, we're definitely gonna. Yeah, okay, we got it. We locked in. We're locked in now. And I thought this was funny. This is so troll. Oh God.
Is defined by a bunch of synthetic metrics. The CPI might come in as this. And
he's on vinyl now, guys.
Be that, and the employment rate is 2% or 3%.
You can listen to him at home.
You don't have a job, and the ones who have a job aren't making as much as they were making, and everything costs.
Oh, it's so true. I love it. I absolutely love it. I have to see if I can find that. That's just so freaking incredible. The day that you plant the seed is not the only day, the day that you eat the fruit. So be patient, guys. That's right. Be patient. We are just start at this freaking bull run. We haven't got even to the beginning of the banana curve. Of course, shout out to Raw Paul. This has only just begun. We've only planted the fruit or the seeds. Everyone just wants the fruit right now. I don't get it. I've been here for 4 freaking years. Almost, 5 years now. Jesus. 2020, 2025. By the end of the year, it'll be 5 years for me. This is not the time to be impatient, right? We're at the end. We're at the very end of this long wait. If you guys have been here for the bear market, you know what I mean. President of the Czech Republic now says we covered this the last 2 days, and I was just kind of confused because I'm like, they already announced that they were gonna do the 3-year. Yeah. So apparently the actual details on this they already had the no tax on Bitcoin or crypto, or I guess it was just Bitcoin if you held for 3+ years, and now they're eliminating that altogether and say just no more tax on Bitcoin. This is how it should be. It's a currency, right? Any currency should not be opposed to to taxes. So anyway, that's great news. That's one of the places I'm looking at now. UAE and Czech Republic are looking really nice places to move to right now, in my opinion. $20 billion Michigan State Pension Fund reports holding in Bitcoin ETFs now. Again, they were one of the first ones out there doing this. I just talked about that, was it 5-10 minutes ago? So this is crazy that they're already holding $20 billion now in state-backed pension funds in Bitcoin. Woo! Yeah, and Maryland apparently is the 17th U.S. state to introduce a Bitcoin strategic reserve bill. That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, what was they talking about, 18 states? I don't know, man. Last time we checked our map, I'm pretty sure there was only 17. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's right, 17, not 18. I'm not sure where Crypto Newsland was getting their deets, man. Their deets. And then, Jan 3, of course. Jan 3's Samson Mao says Bitcoin adoption at the state level isn't about technology. It's about politics.
A lot of the work we do at Jan 3 is working with governments and politicians around the world. And a lot of our effort is really just biding our time and waiting. So there were a few countries in LATAM that seemed promising, and we were at a decent level of discussion and discourse. But then there was a change in the government, and that kind of reset everything back to zero. But it plays the other way too. So in Canada, with the Trudeau government, I think there's a zero possibility that anything meaningful will happen.
There we go. So this is all just fun, guys. Man, I love Samson Mao, man. He's a fellow otaku. He has to be. I've seen so many Transformers and crap behind him. He hides them now, I think. But he had the same game I had, the Bitcoin Hero on the Game Boy, right? Anyway, Crypto RS just in. Cynthia Lamas confirms Operation 2.0 existence. Again, we had the hearing yesterday. If you guys didn't check that out, that was crazy. Crypto Future was sharing it on his live stream last night. It was a good time.
Conversations
All right.
that were expressed that were controversial. And that's in memos that we discovered at the Fed. So these were federal regulators, unelected bureaucrats going after bank customers, choosing who could have a bank account, who couldn't, which businesses were going to have to go out of business because these little bank examiners didn't like the business. So we know the government was part of it. We need to find out further whether the banks themselves were.
But we're just crypto, or we're just conspiracy theorists, right? Crypto bros and conspiracy theorists. That's what we are. That's what we are, guys. Of course. Before I keep going, the chat, guys. Oh my God, you're blowing up my chat. What up, peeps? Moto J. Yes. Crypto Corey. What means the Solana bags are going up? What? Solana bags up. Well, because of Dave Portnoy. Jeez. Because of Pump.fun. Both, I guess. Hey guys, go time. I'm trying to be patient, says Ski Mask. Yes, be patient, my guy. Yes, Ski Mask gets it. And Ski Mask is insane. And Go Time says 17. Yes, 17 states, not 18. I don't know where they're getting that number. Anywho, so let's keep going. Former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey. The internet was designed for Bitcoin. That's right, Bitcoin. Yeah. The guy who brought us the only crypto Super Bowl commercial last year, which was, of course, what he was wearing to the Super Bowl, the I Am Satoshi shirt. Yeah, Jack Dorsey. Billionaire Dan Moorhead says that the U.S. stores $600 billion in gold. Go for digital gold. It's much better. It stores much better. Yeah.
$600 billion in gold, which is a staggering amount. It's equivalent to 11 million years of American worker wages. So that's kind of crazy. Go to digital gold. Bitcoin, it's much better. And so I do think it's totally rational. The U.S. already owns 1% of the world's Bitcoins. Keep that, increase that. So I do think it is actually a really good policy. There's a couple countries that already do own Bitcoin. It'd be great for the U.S. to get out in the lead. I think that.
There we go. Again, more support on the news every freaking day, whether it's CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox News Business, Yahoo Finance. I mean, what more do you need to convince you? I don't know. All right, so yeah, we already talked about that, and of course, I shared our new Bitcoin strategic reserve map on Twitter. Guys, of course, follow me on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. You know, the drill. I got to do the thing, the YouTube algorithm, and yeah, all the stuff, guys. I really appreciate it. If you would, please like, subscribe to all the things for me so I can meet more of you guys in the future. Because, crypto bros are like, the best. It's the best. And then this kid got Bitcoin at $8 in 2011. He knew. He knew. 13 years old. Insane. Okay, let's get into the normies, guys. Because are the normies even paying attention? No, because they care more about what? Video games. Well, that too, I guess. But celebrities and sports, right? Mostly. But today, apparently, the PlayStation Network is down, and so they're Googling that. What a shame. So yeah, Sterling Sharp, Alaska plane crash. Another plane. Are you kidding me? There's another plane crash? What? I think that's a new one. The last one was in Pennsylvania, wasn't it? Or New York? I forget. Anyway, Time Magazine cover, Kennedy Center, Trump Kennedy Center, Kanye Twitter. Oh boy, what is he posting now? Who knows? Again, celebrities and sports. A Man United versus, sports. I get it. Sports, celebrity sports. Winter storm warning. Sports. Oh, Maxine Waters. Wow. Okay, we're getting a little bit closer. Okay, we just had the crypto, hearing yesterday on the Choke Point 2.0, and Maxine Waters was just the one getting the most tomatoes. That's for damn sure, right? She was the one getting the most tomatoes. She's the one probably that needs to be out of there the most as well in that hearing. But anyway, she's getting actually Googled today, which is actually a good thing. That's a point for the normies. I give a point to the normies today. One step closer. We've only had Bitcoin show up on the top 100 Google searches in the last, what was it? Last year and a half. It was like twice, guys. That's it. Asteroid hitting Earth 2032, says NASA. My God, are you serious? Oh, Jesus. Sonia Mayer. I don't know. Sports normies. Toyota Lexus recalls. Water Payton. I'm interested. What's this? What time is Super Bowl? Oh, God. Yeah, that's a big normie question right there. Okay, yeah, so asteroid hitting Earth in 2032. I'm actually curious about that one. Let's take a look at that real quick before we get into, of course, the normies searching just Bitcoin searches only for the end of the normie segment. So yeah, asteroid 2032 hitting Earth. Does that mean that SpaceX has got to get their stuff together and hurry the F up and just, I don't know, launch a giant... What did we fight in Futurama? Have you guys ever seen Futurama? They basically took all the trash on Earth and just threw it at an asteroid. So, I mean, I'm sure there's things we can do to deter this. Newly discovered asteroid now a slightly higher risk of hitting Earth. Slightly higher. Okay, slightly higher. All right, so again, normies just getting their news fed to them every single day. All right, Bitcoin. What is the normies looking for Bitcoin? Are they looking at all? In the last 7 days, this is what it looks like. Wow, the lowest we've seen on record for last 26. Yeah, that's the lowest we've seen on record on the week. Holy crap, 26. Normies are nowhere to be found. They're gonna be lost in the sauce and left behind for the dust. Okay, moving on for that. Takes us back, and you know, it's why I wanted to cover this. It's been a while since we talked about it, and it's really important, guys. Especially if you guys are having Bitcoin HODL goals, right? If you want to be part of the 1% of Bitcoin, holders, we're going to get into this. It's been awesome we talked about it. Bitcoin rich list. Guys, if you want to know how big your stack is compared to the rest of the ones on Earth, according to everyone last year, I don't think this has been updated for 2025 yet. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. I think this is up to date periodically throughout the year. Anyway, so right now, the number of addresses holding one Bitcoin is roughly around 6%. So you have to have at least 1.5 or more to be somewhere in the top 1 to 2% of holders, right? And I would argue and say if you have 5 Bitcoin, you're probably like in half the percentage, half the percentile of holders or addresses that are able to hold Bitcoin. So if you want to be in the top 1% via a Bitcoin standard, you need to have at least 1 or 1.5 Bitcoin, right? I would say that's probably going to be a realistic target for most people out there. And I know it's going to be hard to stack that now, but that is your goal. And it's not impossible if you are not daily trading, but if you're accumulating other altcoins with lower market caps, and of course getting your net worth up there to tackle this, guys. This is really important. So again, I wanted to just let you guys know, even if you can't get that 1 Bitcoin, for you to be in the top 10% of holders, you only need to have 1/10 of a Bitcoin. 1/10, guys. That's about $10,000 right now, roughly, right? Or under 100K. But still, 9,600. You get the idea, right? So, again, just wanted to give you an idea where the needle's going to be in the future. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, crypto bubble's going a little bit rolling over in the orange. Again, the beginning of the weekend is starting here for the foreign markets. And we're going to take a look at Bitcoin overnight and see where we're headed. Looks like right now we're getting a bit of a sell-off, heading down to retest 96. Haven't got there quite yet, but we are at 96.4 currently. 96.45, whatever. And we are falling Oh, so slowly. So, it looks like it's going fast. It's going slow, guys. I promise. We'll get back to the chart and we'll take a look at exactly what we're seeing here on the chart. This is the 15 minute. Of course, we are just kind of coming down a little bit, right? Just coming down a little bit. And again, that's why we have these lines here. We drew them for a reason. That is the basically the area in which has the most buying zones are between 91 and 95K. So, kind of the golden pocket, if you will, for Bitcoin right now. Okay, so anyway, what is going on with the chat? You guys blowing up my chat again. ETFs, yes, ETFs. Salon ETF will pump our bags. The Salon ETFs are coming. Larry Fink wants them. He's going to get them. He's going to get them. He gets everything he wants, man. He's just a spoiled brat. Brian says, I didn't get notified on the stream. I don't know how much harder I can hit that bell, man. Damn! You hit my bell? Ding, 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 ding. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You get an orange pill for participation, though. Sorry you didn't get notified. That sucks. But anyway, where are we going tonight, guys? Where are we going for Bitcoin tonight? Well, I just showed you the heat map, of course. Brought to you by Kimber the White Snow and Amber Reference. For those who know, make money without paying for a subscription fee for free.
You'll be so rich, you can go on a Pokemon shopping spree.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there one day, guys. I promise you. Well, I can't promise anything, but you know. Anyway, so from what we're looking at, of course, on liquidations right now, we're of course when we start the stream, we're pretty much in the same exact spot, retesting 96K, 96.5 right now, and yeah, we're just moving right back up to retest 96.5. So we're still stuck in between those two levels I spoke about earlier, and now they're setting up even more higher buy zones. Look at this. We even have a new 120K target, which tells me someone knows what's going to happen maybe very soon and is playing the game a little ahead of schedule. We might get a strategic Bitcoin reserve next week. So I did not see those last session, guys. We were on here. I did not see. I'll have to go back into the video from yesterday, but I did not see any major buy zones popping up at 120K yet. So someone knows something we don't, and they are playing the game. All right. So with that being said, I'm pretty bullish on next week now that I've seen that. But right now, of course, we're still range bound. We're still going to be stuck somewhere between 95K, 105K realistically. Bearishly, we could be, of course, retesting a 90K on the backs of something crazy coming out of China. I'd say on Sunday night. I'd be looking out for news, political news on Sunday night for that. Anyway, so that, of course, gets us into a quick recap from yesterday. Of course, we hit our baseline target pretty much, ran up to hit our bull target, and then fell down to our bear case scenario. So pretty much we hit all three yesterday, right? We hit pretty much all three yesterday, which I think is a win for us in our books. Of course, ignoring our bull, our super bull, and our super bear troll targets, right? They very rarely play out, but they're fun to pretend. Okay, so let's clean this up for tonight's stream. And yeah, it's another one in the books, guys. All right. So every night, what I like to do, if you guys are new, I like to do a little bit of crypto chaos magic. Where the hell's my altar? Oh, damn it. That's right. I had to put it away. I've been trying to sell my house, man. I got to put it away. But of course, we bring out the moonstone, right? Of course, you have to have the moonstone. Why? Because we're going to the moon. That's why. And of course, Bitcoin candle. And we need our... What the hell is it? Oh, jeez. We need our lighter. Where's my freaking lighter? There it is. Of course, our famous Bitcoin pizza lighter. We're going to light the Bitcoin candle and maybe a few hundies. We'll see. We'll see where the night takes us. And yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah, so this is our first part of the ritual. We do this every night. And it keeps us on target. Stay on target. Stay on target. All right. So with that being said, what I like to look at every single night. This is again part of the ritual. We just, idolize the idol or whatever. You guys, you know the deal. And then of course we take up our little post here. And again, guys, if you guys are new, what I like to do is of course base everything on volume, right? So we know the market's going to move with a particular amount of volume. And right now we're going into the weekend, which is pretty much none. Right, but these three time frames, if you can remember them, it's just 3, 9, and 12. Those three numbers is all you need to know here in the United States Eastern Standard Time. It's pretty easy to remember. And roughly around the other side of the world, it pretty much plays out. And I can show you that every single day. If I could just go down here, show you. Look at that, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. We had the most volume on the exit, of course, on the day. What is right here? Market open, 9 a.m. Boom. And then, yeah, sometimes it plays out in the afternoon around 12. Again, that's the third largest spike in the day. One of those 2 or 3. It's always going to land right around there. So, and again, the foreign market as well, same kind of thing in the afternoon. People taking their lunches. It's easy. It's pretty easy and psychological. You know when people are going to be taking their lunches. You know when the market is going to open, and you know when the market is going to close. And that's usually when people are trading these price ranges. So anyway, with that being said, I marked these on here for you guys to just kind of get an idea. But tonight, of course, we're going into the weekend, so it's not really going to matter too much until freaking Monday morning. Technically, a Sunday night for the foreign markets will be the market open, and Monday for us here in the United States. So I'm going to quickly just mark those real quick for the weekend, and I'm going to do something crazy I've never really done before, and that is predicting the entire market over the weekend through Bitcoin. So yeah, let's see if we can hit any of that. That'll be fun to see. It's pretty troll, but you know, I like to, of course, create some chaos and shake up our space because we need some fun, man. This is a very you know, watching number go up and down, candles overnight, watching paint dry. It's basically, you know, null, annoyed, and boring for the most part. Realistically, what it is. So we gotta shake it up, make it fun. Okay, so we're looking at Monday right there, 9 a.m. Boom, 9 p.m. Sunday. Monday 9 p.m. Sunday 9 p.m. will be, of course, the foreign markets open on Monday. So that'll be right there, 9 p.m. And then we're looking at midnight, which will, of course, be the first big trading day into the afternoon for Japan, lunch, you know, Germany and China. Again, the other larger players besides us. It's not just all about us, guys. It's not just America and the world's America. I know Rammstein did a song about it years ago. We all live in America. It's true. They all follow, copy everything we do. But there are other people in the world. It's not just us. Okay, so again, just placing these targets here for you guys to see what I'm talking about. Into the market open, 9 a.m. We can kind of go far out. Again, I've never done this before into the weekend, so let's have a little bit of fun. All right, so what we do, of course, we do our base bear and bull targets for the evening into the next market open, which this is far out. It's far out. Okay, so what are we going to look at from here? So let's look at bull pendants, see if anything's forming. Look at any of the larger patterns that may be forming on Bitcoin on maybe like the 30-minute or the hour. We can see here, we did have a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern here. We kind of broke down from there, and yeah, that kind of already played out. And again, it was kind of messy. It was kind of drunken, almost like an inverse Adam and Eve too, a bearish Adam and Eve. So that already played out. We're just kind of forming something new down here in this target. Yeah, it looks like in the 15 time frame, it's just creating another pendant. So we'll see if we can get out of these trenches here. And yeah, it looks pretty bullish on the 15-minute, at least within the last big dip we had about the market close, right? At the market close, we had a big dip, which is interesting because usually a market close, I show you guys every day, when Bitcoin gets settled in the ETFs, particularly BlackRock, will be buying up at 3 p.m. And I can show you that on the chart. I can look and identify the exact time frame too. Right there. That's 3 p.m. That's when BlackRock bought the ETF they bought in their position at the end of the day. Same thing right here on Tuesday. Boom. Just bought in at the end of the day. What do we got? Another one back here. Was it this one? Oh, right there. Yeah. It always looks about the same too. It's really weird. About 3 legs up on the 15-minute. That's usually what it looks like. But anyway, three candles anyway in the 15. So about 45 minutes of spending. Anyway, so with that being said, I'm running out of breath. Oh, Jesus. We drew our bull pendant. Of course, the third or fourth part of the ritual. And oh yeah, I forgot to say our science, seance, whatever. Crook Payos, right? It's enacted now. It's gonna happen. It's fun to pretend, guys. Anyway, we're introducing this into the world. and see if we can hit this. Okay, so with that being said, we have a lot of unknown happening over the weekend. Pretty much nothing. MicroStrategy might actually do their buy-in over the weekend. Again, they do stuff on Saturday, so their Monday buy-in is probably going to actually happen on Saturday. So where does that take us to our base case scenario? Even though we're not going to have the same amount of volume on the weekends, I still think we're going to have some movement in the afternoon. So I'm going to mark some at 12 p.m. over the weekend. So it'll be Saturday, Sunday. To get a good idea for where we had a little bit of movement. 12 a.m., 12 p.m. Of course, American and foreign markets. Moving those needles. And there we go. That's the last one there. I think we got midnight on Saturday morning, or Saturday afternoon for the foreign markets, happening in a few hours as well. So let's just put those up to kind of guide us, but that's all we really need. So where are we going? This is going to be the craziest thing I ever do. If I hit any of these, it's going to be hilarious. Hilarious. All right, so let's see what we got here. So we're all going to pretty much play out the channel because it's psychological. More than likely, it's like a 65% chance we're going to just play that out and then, break up or down from there. The sentiment right now, I just went through the entire thing. We're in fear. We're actually in fear right now. So I think all my bullish targets are going to be pretty much at or under the 99K or 100K target level. So again, until maybe this last one here, which will be the end of Sunday, which will be market open for and the first afternoon for the foreign markets. So that one, I would probably see maybe a breakout there, if anything. They're going to be the ones the first to front run us, right? Again, if I'm in the foreign market and I see a big giant dip like this for Bitcoin, I'm going to be like, yeah, it's time to buy. These people are crazy. So that's usually how that plays out anyway. So yeah, what we're going to do is, again, we're going to do our baseline target first. I think we're just going to kind of slowly chop up and get back to this level over the weekend. Maybe get into 98, but not too much higher than that. And then, rolling over, and again, the morning. So nothing too spectacular on our baseline scenario for Bitcoin. Just kind of steadily grind up and holding the level up until the market open in the United States on Monday. All right. So with that, our bullish scenario, I think is going to be a bit higher. We're going to probably touch 100K at some point. Again, getting closer to the longer to the end of the market open on the foreign market. And then maybe holding or selling off a little bit in the morning. So just a little bit higher, I think, on our bullish target. Our Super Bowl is going to be a lot super bullish target. The Super Bowl is coming this weekend. I actually think it's this weekend, isn't it? What if Jack Dorsey's there again wearing another I Am the Satoshi shirt? Or maybe he's just flat out wearing a giant orange sweater with a giant Bitcoin logo on it. I mean, at this point, just do that. Hell, you should have like many people in the audience now just wearing like giant colored hoodies or whatever with just a L1 or L2 coin logo on it. I would not be surprised to see something like that. Or maybe even some sponsorships too on the side. Maybe this is the first year in a while we actually get sponsored crypto related commercials in the Super Bowl. I wouldn't be surprised at this point with all the mass adoption, whereas last year it was kind of like we have to not do that because we had such a backlash doing that in 2022, and I think the Democrats didn't want to be associated with it at all. So that's mainly probably why they banned it last year. Anyway, okay, so our bear target, I think is gonna pretty much come back down and retest 95. And maybe just kind of hover down that a little bit. Maybe baseline or recover it. I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe recover a little bit into the next local level of support, which would be 96,000. So again, nothing too crazy sell off over the weekend, even for our bear target. And again, we're range bound. Like I said, we're range bound between 95 and 105. And of course, our Super Bowl target on the Super Bowl, technically on this during the Super Bowl, I'm going to do Super Bowl-ish target. And that is, we're going to ramp on up and just create a new all-time high for no reason. Why the hell not? And during the Super Bowl too, which will be Sunday. Yeah, right there. Boom. Maybe not make a new one. That's just too super bullish, man. I don't know if I could do that. It's too troll for me even. Maybe hit 105 and then come back down and retest a little bit. So that's our super bullish Super Bowl scenario. And then, of course, my favorite for the Super Bears out there, 87K in play every day for the Super Bears, because you know I love you. I know that you really want to see it, so I'll do it for you just for fun. Over the weekend it's gonna happen, right? Jesus, there you go. We did it again. Huzzah! We'll see if it plays out. It only played out once, and we did not even touch 87, but we got close at 90K. We did. We did not break a 90K though. Okay, so what up, Otaku? Alberto Vargas. Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going? Go Time, of course, says time to buy, right? Time to buy. Of course, I'd buy that for a freaking $1.
I'd buy that for $1. I'd buy.
All right. So yeah, that's where my targets are at tonight, guys. I think we're headed in a good place either way in the long term. It's just everyone's got to just be patient. Sit on your hands. Do nothing if you have to do. If you have to do something, do nothing, right? If you feel like you have to do something, if you have to move something, get in and out of a trade, sell off a bag, like if you're down, don't do anything. Please, I'm begging you, man. Don't do something you're going to regret later. I know I've heard so many people tell the same stories. I've been there, man. Back in 2021, I know the feeling. Oh, should I sell? Should I sell? Boom. And then you go and you buy back in and you got a little less of the coin that you just sold the bag off. I've been there, man. That was a long time ago. But I was there too. It's a long time ago. And you live and you learn. So, yeah, try to do the right thing, the positive thing. And if you believe in this space, sit on your hands. It's awesome. It's great. It's fine. Sitting on your hands right now. Yes, green tea in the house. No way I'm selling at the loss. Exactly. You get it, green tea. That's awesome. Ooh, and I do like some green tea and green candles too. Yeah. Yellow candles are nice. But anyway, that's what I got for you guys tonight. Bitcoin, of course. Long term, I mean, you got zoom out. Just take a breather. We're still in a very bullish upward trend. Of course, I created this parallel channel we've been following here for the majority of the year so far, going all the way back into look at this, June, right? June. We've been on this crazy upward roller coaster since June, and my God, look how tight we're getting actually on the very short end right here. That is crazy, guys. Look at this. It's starting to get wound up. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about Bitcoin's long-term position, and your altcoin bags are going to move when Bitcoin moves, right? And we're all going to be happy, and we're all going to be hopefully celebrating in Thailand or Belize or some exotic locations, right? All right, so oh, Jesus, we need a magnet. Yes. You know what? I like the troll of that kind of stuff too. You know what? I'll create a magnet for us. I'll make a Bitcoin magnet. It'll be shaped like a Bitcoin too, and I'll maybe even have Bitcoin Shan hold a magnet one night. I'll bring that on there, and we're gonna magnetize that damn price and pull it up to the upside, hitting that 300K target I have on the macro level. Man, I drew this stuff back in 2021, guys. I shit you not. All this macro stuff here, I drew all this years ago, and I'm just waiting for the Michael Saylor prediction to occur, right? Of course, that's when he said, I've been playing this one a lot lately. Damn, just been feeling it, man. We need the chaos. We need the power.
Bitcoin's powered by chaos. When Godzilla walks onto the playground, you know, all your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
They're all going to be destroyed. All of them. And that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the macro, the log charts to be all destroyed, right? So anyway, take it easy, guys. We'll get there. We'll get there one of these days. It's just taking time. It's taking time. And yeah, I'm going to be looking at hopefully putting out some more Jasmine content. I need more people to understand what's going on with our favorite badass coin right here out of Japan. It's coming, and it's coming this month, man. It's going to start. So I'm gonna make some updates. Yeah, we need more Jasmine content. Yes, Godzilla, green tea. Yes. I'll catch you guys later. This is the Crypto Otaku signing out. Peace. Later.
The agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law?
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky. So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
What about Solana? What about Solana's metrics? When do they get this? No, there can only be one. Bitcoin. Yes. Catch you later, guys. Peace.